Welcome to Tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seen.
Hi everyone, welcome. Hi Cherry Blossom, hi Twin Soul. Hi Delta, hello everyone. Welcome. Hi Dwayne. Hi Jasmine, hi Dr. Fizza. Hello everyone. Hi Anne's Human. Hello Debbie, long time no see. Hello, welcome. Hi Matthew. Hi Love, hi Tammy. Welcome everyone. Hi Eagle. Hello, Mary Jana. Hello, Dr. Fizz. I think I said that. I don't know. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hi, Parabana. Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome. It's just regular readings. There's no theme tonight, so you can ask any questions you want, like usual. Yeah. I do have a legal disclaimer in the description of the live if you want to check that out as well. Hi Nilha, Nihal? Hopefully I'm saying that right. Hello, welcome. Yeah, so if you're new here, welcome. It is explanation mark join, no spaces in between, followed by your question. Yeah. I do private readings if anyone is interested in one of those as well. I know I don't get to do a lot of details on live because I try to go through as many as possible. I try. So let's switch the screen so we can get started. There we go. I think it's, oh wait, I did the wrong thing, didn't I? I did do the wrong thing. No, it's the right thing. I think, the thing is missing. Moonbeam? Where the, questions are. Oh, there, never mind, it's there. It's there now. It looks right now. Nightbot is working through a lot of backlog. Gotcha. Nightbot is a little slow, I guess. Hi, hello. Tomorrow I'm doing Beetlejuice reading, so that's gonna be fun. I'm excited. Oh yeah. This spread is about what has recently been received. So there's that. Hi, Blue. Never been so close to the top before? Awesome. Glad you got on. Hi, Jessica. Hello. Welcome. Or hello. Let's see. What is going on with Hello's energy? What is the most important guidance the spirit team wants Hello to know right now? Ooh, let's see. What is the most important guidance that Hello spirit team wants you to know right now? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Hello an important message? What does Hello need to know right now from the spirit guides? There is a lot of negativity coming through here. I do feel like spirit guides want you to push through it, though. At the Knight of Swords, that was a hidden message that came out. You know, the Knight of Pentacles is like making those bold moves, taking action, just going for what you want to go after. You have the Death card here, so I feel like it's a matter of stop resisting and just jump into it and see what happens. You know, your Chariot is in the dark, so there's some obstacles or challenges that is making you feel stuck about getting going. But I feel like they're trying to push you over something. The King of Swords. I know someone's telling you they can't do it, or they're not supporting you, or they gave you wrong information. Because, you know, yeah, Wheel of Fortune's in the light, so you're on the right path with whatever it is. You know, I feel like it's going to work out successfully. What does Hello need to know about the situation? Three of Swords. I feel like you may regret if you don't take a leap of faith and see what happens. You know, maybe speak to someone else, get more information on your own about what this is before you decide, before you take a leap into the unknown. Not quite sure what this is, but it seems to be that there may be other people that could clear things up for you. Maybe it's someone that is seeking your assistance. I don't know. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. All the Knights is like, take action. You may have to be patient and figure out what it is. Get more information about it. Make sure it's practical for your energy right now as well. Ooh, these Swords came out. Yeah, seems like something wants to start for you. But it is a matter of like using your best judgment. Make sure you have clear information about what it is. That's what I got. Yeah. Maybe it's something that's coming. You don't realize what it is yet either. Lucky, hello. Who is coming towards Lucky in love? Who is coming towards Lucky in love? Let's see. Who is coming towards Lucky in love right now? Who is coming towards Lucky in love right now? Who is coming towards Lucky in love? Someone's coming towards you. The Two of Cups. Love, romance, soulmate connection, maybe even. Right? The sun is in the dark. So I don't know if there's some blockages or something that's preventing you from going after this love, or what's happening there. Because the sun in the dark, I just feel like there's this energy of they worried about being let down, or you're feeling like this person may not be interested in you, or whatever is going on there. I feel like it's a matter of you expanding your vision and giving them a chance. Maybe it's somebody that you're not even wanting to come into your energy of love. Who is this person that's trying to come through in love and romance? Who is this person trying to come through in love and romance? Maybe you've had a falling out before. They want to try again. Nine of Wands. I feel like you're really guarded. Like, I feel like you may know who this person is, or maybe you feel like you're not interested, or I don't know. But I feel like this is someone to think about. What is your love energy? What is your love energy? The stars are trying to push this on you. It's a surprise. Maybe you don't realize that they have romantic feelings towards you. Romantic surprises are on the horizon, so be open to them. You know, the stars are always about the universe giving you their blessings. It says, your hope and optimism are a powerful love magnet for you right now. A wedding. Taking your relationship to the next level or the next step in time. I feel like you may know who this person is. Maybe there's challenges between the two of you already that are hard to overcome. But that's what I got. I don't know if this is like an ex or just someone that you know, but I don't know. Seems to be something. Yeah, I hope they reveal themselves towards you really soon if you don't know who they are. Blue! Hello. Would Blue have a chance at being friends with Peter Hayes? Would Blue have a chance of being friends with Peter Hayes? Any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to compete, want to go and give Blue a message about Peter Hayes. Does Blue have a chance of being friends with Peter Hayes? The King of Wands is yes. The two of you can have an excellent communication together. I can feel that. Come up with some creative ideas. Would Blue ever meet Peter Hayes? Would Blue ever meet Peter Hayes? No. Oh man. For the Motorcycle Club, cool. How did he react when I spoke to him before on Instagram? How did Peter Hayes react? How did Peter Hayes react when Blue spoke to him before on Instagram? I feel like he didn't really think about it all that much. The Knight of Swords in the dark. Two of Pentacles in the dark too. So I feel like there wasn't really a lot of thought. Judgment is in the light. So I feel like there wasn't any like bad judgment or anything like that. Whatever was said, I feel like, they were okay with whatever that conversation was. It wasn't like they were really excited about it or no, there was no bad judgment or anything. You're confused now? I'm not sure what you're confused about, but that's what the cards say. Twin Soul! How did I make the right... Okay, Twin Soul. Did Twin Soul make the right decision to walk away from Rama since negative cycle repeats? Let's see for Twin Soul. Rain, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Angels, or Fae? This came out for you, the Tower. Did Twin Soul make the right decision to walk away from Rama since the negative cycle repeats? For the Towers and the Light, I feel like you did not make the wrong, I feel like you did make the right decision about Rama walking away. I feel like it was not a wrong decision to do that. I feel like you did the right thing because I feel like Rama's energy right now is like the Tower, right? Just causing destruction and chaos and that sort of thing. I feel like you walking away was a good energy for you. Leaving them behind and keep moving forward because I feel like that's going to help you to come into your power with the Queen of Swords energy here. Yeah, you speaking your truth and having that clear mind, making honest decisions for yourself that are for you. And the Page of Wands, I feel like you're going to find someone new and someone better with this Page of Wands. This one has a lot of hot, fiery, romantic energy, very flirty, very charismatic kind of energy, playful in their energy. So yeah, I feel like walking away is a good energy and it'll open up your mind to meeting this new person. But that's what I thought. Open up your heart as well. Tammy, hello. Why why did not keep the appointment with me? Why did not keep the appointment with Tammy? Any spirit guide messages into your fae? Come tell Tammy, why did not keep the appointment with Tammy? Why did not keep the appointment with Tammy? Did not call me to help to make the police report. Why did they not help Tammy to make a police report? Oh, the Empress is in the light. I don't know if this was your energy. I just feel like she felt like you were able to do it on your own, or there was nothing that she could add to help you, or that sort of thing. I don't know. The Eight of Swords is in the dark. So I feel like whatever it was, she felt like there wasn't anything she could do. You know? I don't know. I feel like you were heartbroken about it or disappointed. I feel like the person may have learned something about the situation and decided that that wasn't something she could do. And I think that's why she's canceled the starting of the appointment. I'm not quite sure why she didn't call and tell you. Maybe she felt like she didn't, or maybe I felt like they didn't need to. Why did they not call to cancel the appointment? It's Seven of Swords, so like Seven of Swords is in the dark. It's like just surrendering. They just dropped it, and I don't know. Probably not the most professional thing to do, but it seems to be what happened. They just didn't think it was something they needed to do, or wasn't going to be productive. I don't know. That's what I got though. And Dr. Fizza. WT Gemini think. Okay, what does Gemini think about Dr. Fizza currently? What does the Gemini think about Dr. Fizza currently? What does the Gemini think about Dr. Fizza currently? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, fae that want to come give Dr. Fizza a message? What does Dr. Fizza need to know about the Gemini, and what's Gemini's feelings towards Dr. Fizza? Oh man, there's some negativity here. Not quite sure what's going on with that. I feel like whatever it is, they're just kind of like hanging around. They're not like leaving or going anywhere really. The Six of Wands is in the dark. So I just feel like there's this energy of them feeling unseen or not really wanting a lot of attention right now, which is kind of odd for a Gemini. They kind of do enjoy the attention. I don't know if they got preoccupied or got themselves busy with something else. Geminis can tend to be a little flaky sometimes. The seven of I want to say seven. I don't know why I want to say seven. Seven what? I don't know, but seven is usually a good luck number. I just feel like there's this energy of some sort of spiritual energy trying to come through. So it was just a matter of the Hierophant here of trying to change things up a little bit. What is he thinking? I don't know. I feel like he's thinking that he's about being bored and trying to keep himself busy and just going with the flow and not really wanting to stay in one position for too long. Kind of like drifting without any purpose of where it's going, right? The Death card, I feel like he's not ending things with you, but you feel like he's not really putting enough effort into it either. So I feel like he's just kind of like floating around, kind of there, but not really for some reason. What is going on in the Gemini's energy okay, what exactly is the Gemini's true thoughts? What is the Gemini thinking towards Dr. Fizza? The Two of Pentacles, yeah, trying to figure things out, maybe trying to make some sort of decision, maybe feeling a little overwhelmed about things or stressed, but trying to figure things out. Five of Swords. I don't know if there's some tension or conflicts in his life. Yeah, not just like I was saying, I feel like he kind of like doesn't really want the attention right now. The Three of Cups too, not really wanting to go out. I feel like he's just going through something that just kind of like wants to stick to himself right now. That's what I got though. You're welcome, Dr. Pizza. Jessica, hello, welcome. What does Jessica need to know right now? What does Jessica need to know in general? Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Jessica need to know right now? What does Jessica need to know right now? What does Jessica need to know? Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? I'm going to give Jessica a message. You have the Emperor. The Emperor's in the dark. I feel like there's a little sense of loss of control or not quite sure which direction you want to move towards. But I just feel like there's this energy of wanting to be more ambitious or wanting to have more energy, but also feeling unproductive. Not quite sure how that's playing out for you because I feel like you do have the energy. You do have that get up and go and get it kind of thing with the Knight of Wands. But I just feel this energy, you having this, I don't know if it's like a big idea or what it is, but you have this energy to pursue your goal, to take action, to do what you want to do, even though you may feel like it's hard to commit to it or you're feeling like it's hard to keep at it, maybe being distracted or other things pull you away from it. But it's a matter of figuring out if it's worth your time and effort or not, or if it's something you can let go of. If you don't see a future with it, with the Two of Wands in the dark here, is it really worth having it hovering over your mind, or if it's something that you can put more focus into it and let the other things be for now, so you can turn your Two of Wands back into the light so that you are seeing things clearly and you can more or less visualize the potential of it, because I feel like there is a possibility of growth coming from it with the Four of Pentacles, but it will take more of your time and more of your effort and yeah, more of your energy for sure. I just feel the sense of it could potentially give you some sort of sense of growth, um, of opportunity of some sorts. I'm not quite sure if there's a work situation or a side hustle or project. What else does Jessica need to know about this energy? What else is Jessica need to know about this energy? It could be even like you taking action towards the person. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like you're not really seeing clearly. You're not really seeing the end results clearly enough. Um, you know, I think it's really a matter of like, do you want it or not? If you want it, you have to go after it. You may have to sacrifice other things to get what you want. Um, I feel like something has to give. You know, if you don't feel like you can give to get what you want, then you may have to wait for you're in a better position for it. I don't know. That's what I got though. Takes more work, more of your willpower to go after it. More confidence. Matthew. Zoya's current thoughts and feelings about Matthew. Would she like to hear from Matthew? Let's see from Zoya. Right, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Zoya a message. What is Zoya's current thoughts and feelings towards Matthew? What are Zoya's current thoughts and feelings towards Matthew right now? Ooh. Would Zoya like to hear from Matthew? Would Zoya like to hear from Matthew? Oh man. I feel like Zoya isn't really thinking about you right now. The Two of Swords is in the dark. So I don't know if she's just overwhelmed and stressed with work or whatever, or if she's just something that she hasn't thought of. The Death card is in the dark, so not quite sure what changes could happen. Maybe there's potential of Zoya's energy to change where she would have more thoughts or feelings towards you right now, but I feel like she's not really focused on gaining any attention right now. And for if you would like to hear from me right now, you do have the Moon card. The Moon is a no. So yeah. I don't feel like it's like no, she doesn't want to hear from you because she doesn't like you or anything. I just feel like that's not where her mind is right now. So she may be unsure why you're reaching out. What is going on with Zoya's energy towards Matthew? The Queen of Cups. I feel like she has respect for you. You know, I feel like she sees potential, but I feel like she's not really thinking about you in a certain way, if that makes any sense. Yeah, her energy is not flowing towards you right now, but that's up to you if you want to reach out to her and see what happens. But I feel like she may not. I don't know. Kind of neutral. That's what I got. That could be just the current energy, though. You know, energies are always changing. Tomorrow could be different. Cherry Blossom. What does Cherry Blossom need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Cherry Blossom a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Cherry Blossom a message? Thank you. Ooh. I feel like there's some sort of spiritual awakening happening. I don't know if you've been like seeing signs more often, or speaking to spirits or something more often, or what's going on with that, or just intuitive abilities have just been like, woo. I can feel that for you. I just feel the High Priestess is like you're really stepping into your power and trying to figure out what this is, and trying to figure out if you need to trust it or not trust it, or what's going on there. You have the King of Swords. So I do feel this energy of you being more strategic and more planning and wanting to be more logical with your plans and decisions instead of just solely trusting on your intuition. But I feel like your intuition is stronger than your thoughts. I also feel like this King of Swords could also potentially be someone else coming into your energy. And I feel like this person is very serious and mature and maybe have a little bit higher standards than you do, or expecting too much from you. And I feel like this may causing you to want to back off or defend yourself, or not quite sure what that is for you. But I feel like it's causing some low energy. Why is the Eight of Wands in the dark? What's with the slow energy? What's with the delays and the slowness? Queen of Wands. So somebody else is trying to figure things out with you too, or if you're the Queen of Wands here. I do feel it's a loving, nurturing energy trying to come through of you just being resilient. Like you're gonna stand your ground no matter what. I feel like it's a matter of you really trusting your subconscious mind, trust your intuition. I feel like you know what the situation is, and the universe or the spirits are just trying to push you. Like, yes, trust yourself. You know what you gotta do. Just a matter of seeing things clearly and deciding what's next for you. I feel like that will also help with your energy when you do trust your intuition and not just defending yourself. That is what I got. Hi, Claudia. Welcome. To join the list, it's exclamation mark join, no spaces in between, followed by your question. And Nightbot will add you to the list. Nightbot is just a program, it's not a person, that allows you to add yourself to the list. You're welcome, Cherry Blossom. Take care as well. For love, general reading for love. What does love need to know right now? Burning spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae, they want to give love a message. Burning spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae, they want to give love a message. I'm gonna try that again because I think that's some old energy. Just gonna try that again. Burning spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae, they want to come and give love a message. Burning spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae, they want to come and give love a message. Okay, so the Ace of Swords, I do feel like there's an energy of a new beginning or a new breakthrough, new ideas, whatever that is. I feel like there's a sense of clarity, a sense of focus, a sense of optimism of what's going on. I don't know if it's just you opening a new door of communication or what that is for you. It may not feel like it's well balanced or well thought out, but it's something. You have the Eight of Wands in the dark too, so I feel like whatever it is, I feel like there's a lack of movement, because there's a lot of thoughts, but thoughts have to also be followed by action. So I'm not quite sure if you feel like your hands are tied here, even though the Eight of Swords is in the dark. So I feel like you can completely free yourself from whatever could potentially be holding you back. What is holding love back from moving forward? What is holding love back from moving forward? Oh, I don't know if this is a relationship situation with the Two of Cups here, but I feel like you are going to make the best judgment in the end. I feel like your spirit guides, whoever is guiding you in this one. Why is the Two of Cups in the dark? The King of Wands. King of Wands is in the light though, so I feel like, I feel like they feel good about you, good about the situation. Maybe you're not seeing things the way they do, but you have the Ace of Swords twice, both in the light. So whatever is on your mind, you are right. Your mind's clear. You're speaking your truth. Whatever's going on there, it does seem to be a beginning of something. I'm not quite sure if this king is trying to pursue you in romance and you don't want it. I mean, if you don't want it, then you don't want it, right? I feel like his intentions are genuine. But that's what I thought. I feel like there's another situation that's kind of similar. It's just a matter of figuring out what you want to do with it, because I feel like it could be positive. Yeah, I feel like somebody's trying to come towards you or trying to support you. I'm not quite sure if it was a relationship or not. I feel like it's more like they may have intentions of having a relationship with you because there was the Two of Cups. So it was in the dark, because I feel like it's not quite in a relationship yet, right? I think it's new. You had two aces, so it's something new. It's not an act. It's a new person trying to come into your energy. But I feel like it's someone that you know. I don't know if there's someone that's tried to help you in your situation, or someone you work with, or someone who's in your circle already, but you as a romantic partner. For Eagle. What does Eagle need to know right now in general? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Eagle a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Eagle a message? Oh. You have the Three of Pentacles in the light. So I do feel like there's this energy of working things out with someone. I don't know who they are. But I just feel like there's this energy of you seeking an opportunity to see if there's things that you can work out or things that you can talk about or discuss that may increase your progress. I'm not sure if it's at work or relationship, but you have the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like they are open to communicate with you if you are to them. I feel like it's more about a work situation, but it could be a relationship as well, obviously, especially with the Lovers here. Because the Lovers is in the dark, so I feel it's kind of you making that decision if you're going to want to hear them out, or work with them, or collaborate with them, whatever that is. I feel like there's some worries about you not wanting to pick up their weight. So I don't know if it's a matter of you not wanting to take their shift out of work, or you're not wanting to pick up what they're not doing, which is fair, right? What is going on with this energy with the Lovers in the dark? The Four of Pentacles. It seems like a positive opportunity, but it's the Lovers is in the dark, so they may be trying to manipulate you in a positive way. Maybe they're not intending to. The Four of Pentacles is in the dark too, so I feel like there's energy of them figuring out if they should let it go or not, try to work things out with you, because I feel like it is a lot to deal with the Ten of Wands here. If they're if they're being more of a burden than a help. Let's see. Yeah, this is a situation that doesn't seem to be moving too fast. I feel like it may be worth working things out together, even if you don't need their help. Just, I don't know. Not quite sure how helpful they are. I feel like they wouldn't be much help, but they do seem to want your attention. That's like what? Kara the band, hello. No, it's Machama, sorry. Machama, hello. What good news that is coming towards Machama? Machama? Oh my god, if I said that wrong. What good news is coming? What good news is coming for them? What good news is coming for Machama? What good news is coming towards Machama? What good news is coming towards Machama? What changed to better in my life? Was there any changes that can be better in Machama's life? Ooh, the hangman is in the dark. So I do feel like it's a matter of having patience and waiting for something to come through. The Ace of Swords. If you are waiting for someone to come through with communication or whatever that is, I feel like they're not going to communicate with you right now. Whatever that is, I feel like it's kind of like you changing your perspective, stop waiting, and take action in a different direction because you do have the Fool here. So the Fool is like a new beginning, a new journey, a new start for you. Well, that is more, more of a free spirit, a more carefree kind of energy. The Wheel of Fortune is in the dark, so I feel like it's just a matter of you deciding which path you want to take moving forward and just going along with the cycles because I feel like there's going to be some changes. There's going to be some obstacles that come with those changes, but what else does Machama have to know right now? Three of Wands. This may be like a solo mission. Like I feel like this is kind of like a new beginning for you, but it's just kind of like a personal goal kind of thing. It's not something you can share with others. I feel like the moon is kind of like guiding you towards some sort of direction as well. It's a matter of you trusting what's on your intuition, trusting what's on your subconscious mind. If there are any visions in your dreams, try to figure out what they are moving forward. I feel like they may give you some answers. So I feel like you're beginning a new journey. You just gotta kind of trust the flow of it. Trust your intuition is kind of something you do seem to have to go through on your own now as well. Jasmine, what was the dream I had when it told me don't change because I too change sometimes? What's expected by this weekend? Let's see for Jasmine. Very spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Jasmine a message about what's going on with the Jasmine's dream. Why did Jasmine's dream tell Jasmine don't change? What's going on in Jasmine's energy? Why did it tell Jasmine not to change? I feel like whatever it is, I feel like right now you're going through some sort of learning or some sort of life lesson kind of thing. And I feel like they want you to just deal with whatever your situation is right now and not change it, not leave it, just kind of go with the flow and see what happens. With the Judgment in the Dark, I do feel like there's energy of you focusing on being positive, not doubting yourself or um, any sort of thing like that. You have the Ace of Cups in the dark, so I feel like there's a little bit of resistance of starting something, not really changing it or do something different. Not different, not change. I feel like there's a new idea, a new thought process, and not something new that you have to change and move or whatever like that. But I feel like you're gonna have a new sense of clarity. It's just a matter of being honest with yourself, trusting yourself, that you're not overthinking it and making it cause anxieties or worries or whatever that is. I do feel like whatever it is, you are possessive of your energy or your materialistic things. And I feel like that is just the energy you're in right now. And it's just not really something you can just walk away from because your Eight of Cups is in the dark here. So I feel like it's just, you have to solve the issue before you can move past it. I don't know if it's a matter of trying again or just repeating it again to see, like just doing it over to see if that helps at all to get past this. I feel like there's something that's going on in your life right now that you can't just put it away and forget about it. You have to finish it or deal with it just to keep you on the path that you're on right now so that you can move forward. Because your Eight of Cups is in the dark. So you kind of have to turn it around so you can move forward and move past whatever that says for you. So yeah, so what I've expected for the weekend, I feel like it all depends what you get done, what you get to finish, it seems. That's what it. Thank you, Joy, for your donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. What's coming towards Joy and love right now? Anything exciting and new for the holidays coming up? Anyone I know, or is this a new love? Let's see. For love, is there any love coming towards Joy? Are there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Joy a reading, a message, some guidance? Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that can give Joy some guidance and messages about love and romance? I'm gonna try that again. I think those cards are just not feeling it, picking up somebody else's energy. Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come with a joy and message about anything new and exciting, any love and romance coming through. For any spirit guides, ancestors that want to give joy and message, is there any love coming through? Love and romance. Ooh, I feel like something's trying to come through here. You have the Nine of Wands and the Light. I feel like you may be a little bit defensive, maybe a little bit guarded of who you allow into your love energy. But I feel like whatever cycle you're in, it's not completed yet. There's still some something that's trying to come for you. So I do feel like you are going to meet a love before the end of the year. You do have the Six of Wands, so that badass success, right? I do feel like there's this energy with the Six of Wands of kind of like someone's gonna like recognize you and like, oh, I haven't seen Joy in so long, and start talking to you. And I feel like they are gonna see your beauty in and out, right? The Queen of Wands, I just feel like they're gonna feel like that sexy, vibrant, fearless joy is coming through, and I feel like there's gonna be something. What is this energy about for Joy? Who is this person coming towards Joy and love and romance? Who is coming towards Joy and love and romance? This one wanted to come out earlier too. You know, I feel like maybe somebody is like leaving a relationship right now, but I feel like they have healed, they have moved on, they have moved past it. So I feel like when they meet you, they will be open to communicate again, right? I feel like the two of you haven't communicated in a long time. And the cycles are just changing and they will come towards you. So I feel like there's a new love with somebody you may have known like from school or from someone else. And I feel like the two of you are going to run into each other. Kind of feel like a Hallmark movie kind of situation. But that's what I got. Usually those Hallmark movie situations don't never happen, right? But I kind of like feeling that energy. Mary Jenna, hello. Is my ex-uncle coming from overseas for Mary Jenna? Let's see. Is Mary Jenna's ex-uncle coming overseas? Is Mary Jenna's ex-uncle coming from overseas? Right, spirit guides, answer the angels or fae that want to come and give Mary Jenna a message. Is Mary Jenna's ex-uncle coming from overseas? It's a possibility. It's not a strong yes with the Six of Wands in the dark. I don't know if there's going to be some delays or some sort of something that's going to happen there or what. Yeah. I feel like it's still a possibility, but there is going to be some challenges that come along with that. I feel like there's some sort of decision or something they're going to have to juggle around or fix up before they can come through. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Light too. So I feel like it's like a slow moving thing. So I do feel like they're going to need some support or something, or they will communicate with you one way or another of what's happening there. What does Mary Jane need to know about the uncle coming from overseas? What is blocking their path? The Six of Swords. Six of Swords is in the lights. None of it's something that they can't bring with them or what's going on there, but there is some strength. Overall, I'm not feeling a lot of negativity. I just feel there's going to be some sort of obstacle, some sort of delay that may happen. That's what I got. Joy's gonna take a Hallmark movie situation, right? That would be nice, eh? Tammy, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you. For Tammy, I tested energetically how it feels to live with Al. It was positive energies, but my parents' friend came through as well. Why did R show up energetically? Is there a message? Let's see for Tammy. Right, spirit guides, ancestors, and/or fae. You know why the R came through for Tammy energetically? Why did R come through for Tammy energetically? Why did R come through for Tammy energetically? Ooh. I feel it's because you and R still have something to work out. And there's still something the two of you need to talk about. I feel like it has to do with the path for some reason. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles and the Light too. So I feel like, I don't know if this is like a work situation with you and R or what it is. But yeah, I feel like whatever it is just something that's on your subconscious mind that needs to be worked out. So I don't know if you need to work out with yourself or with R or what that is about. What is going on with this energy between Tammy and R? You have the Ace of Swords in the dark and the Ace of Pentacles in the light. So it's kind of like trying to figure out what needs to end, what needs to begin, or having a sense of clarity of both, right? The Ace of Pentacles could be a new person, new job, new opportunity, new income kind of thing. So I still don't know if it's a work situation between the two of you or if it's just like a situation that literally needs to be worked out, not like physical work kind of thing. And the Ace of Swords, it's like you need to figure out what's the right decision for you to make regarding that. What else did I pull it? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not a psychic. I'm just an energy reader. I just say what I feel. I don't have visions. That would be so nice if I can like see clearly what it is. But I just pick up on energies and see what it feels. And human, hello. Hi Sophia, welcome. Brian's human. So a guy is messaging and human from 2 days and asking for money, and he has my parents' details. Why is he doing this and what should I do? He's probably trying to scam you, man's human, for sure. There's a lot of scammers out there. Most definitely trying to scam you. Let's see, friends, human. Why is this guy messaging as human for the past 2 days asking for money? And why does he have as human's parents' details? What's going on with this person? The Emperor, yeah. I feel like he's trying to control you and just kind of like got information, right? The internet, you get information about anybody. Right? So I feel like he's just trying to use his power, his knowledge of the internet, to get what he has so he can do what he wants, right? The justice is in the dark. So I feel like he's not up to any good, right? He's trying to cause some legal issues there with scamming you for money. The Five of Pentacles is in the light as well. So some sort of financial hardship for you would be that if you did actually give him the money for whatever he's trying to say about your parents, it's not going to end well, right? The uh, Six of Swords is in the dark, so I feel like there's energy of having more emotional baggage, feeling you've been self-sabotaged because you fell for the whatever this scam is. So yeah, I feel like it's just kind of a scam kind of situation for sure. And the cards are saying that too. Yeah, be protective of your money and your information and that sort of thing. So just block this, guys, that they don't have any more information or can't get anything else from you. For sure. That is what I got. Dwayne, hello. For Dwayne, does Lisa truly love Dwayne? Does Lisa truly love Dwayne? The world. She thinks the world of you. Right, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Angels, or Fae, the one can give Dwayne a message. Right, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Angels, or Fae, the one to come and give Dwayne a message about Lisa. Does Lisa truly love Dwayne? For the Five of Swords, I feel like even though she thinks the world of you, I feel like she still feels like there's conflict or tension or just something that you feel that you can't truly pass, kind of thing. Like you can't just let it go. It's just kind of like there. She's blowing you up now. Yeah, so, like the world, she does think the world of you. There just seems to be challenges there that comes with that though. I feel like you both have like a lot of memories together. You share a lot of past history together, and that sort of thing. I feel like she doesn't know how to be strong enough to just make this work all the time. I feel like the Emperor, she feels like there's a weakness in her self-control kind of thing about what's happening, where she wants to move forward, and that sort of thing. What else can I get for Dwayne about Lisa's love energy? Yeah, I feel like she knows that the relationship or the connection between the two of you is not traditional. There's things that happen, things that go on. I feel like there's a lot of things in her mind that weighs her down too. Yeah, it's a tough one. Yeah, I could feel that with the Hierophant here. The Nine of Swords, a lot of stresses and anxieties and things going on with her mind that makes things difficult. But yeah, I do feel like she does have a lot of respect, a lot of um, energy towards you. It's just making it work, you know. Yeah, a lot of history for sure. That's what the Six of Cups is in the dark. You have a past together that you can't just forget, but yeah, I feel like it's a challenging thing. For sure. I feel like she does care about you deeply. It's just, yeah, that true love connection is really hard. Yeah. Delta, hello. Is Nicole up to meet on Friday? Ooh, great spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and I feel like she loves you, Dwayne. I feel like she just can't, it's just not going to be like that love story, like reconnecting and remarrying type of energy. I just feel like there's just too many things that's in her mind that she can't let go of to have like to live happily ever after again like you were before. But she still cares about you a lot. For Delta. Rain spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae, the one can give Delta a message. Rain spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae, the one can give Delta a message about Nicole. Will Nicole be up to meeting with Delta on Friday? Will Nicole be up to... Thank you. Will Nicole be up to meeting with Delta on Friday? I feel like it's a possibility, but I feel like, it all depends. I don't know if there's things that she has planned already or what's going on there, but I feel like there's something that's going on that it's a possibility, but not a certainty right now, right? I feel like it all depends if she has work or what's going on with that. Because I feel like there's a really strong energy that she could turn this Ace of Wands in the dark back into the light. And then there would be a spark of something of her wanting to meet up with you on Friday. She does know that you are the King of Wands here, right? She knows that you have the hot, fiery, passionate, romantic energy. I feel like that's what she likes. But I feel like her energy right now is not very strong with the Empress being in the dark. So I feel like it all depends what's going on, right? Even the Empress in the dark itself is like a dependable energy of what's happening, what's going on. Yeah, I feel like it's a strong possibility, but I don't know if I feel like she's trying to wait on something, like if she has to work or if she has to do something else, or I don't know what it is that may preoccupy her time about not being up. So I don't know if it's just a matter of rescheduling to a different time, but that's what I got right now. She's sick. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. I feel like it's not like a no forever. I just feel like it depends on something. It's depending how she's feeling or what she's doing or what's going on there. Hi, Rara. Thank you so much for your donation. Thank you. What is Rara Sagittarius' true intentions? Ooh, Serene Spirit, Spirit Guide, Ancestors. Angels or Fae, the one can give Rara a message. What is the Sagittarius' true intention? Maybe Delta, that is true. It could be that. Let's see, for Rara, what is the Sagittarius' true intentions? In spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fate, the one can give Rara a message. What is the Sagittarius' true intention? What is Sagittarius' true intention? The Two of Pentacles is in the dark. So I do feel like there's this energy. I don't know if it's a matter of them promising more than they can deliver or what's going on with that. But I just feel like they're like juggling things around. There's a little bit of an imbalance going on, maybe some disorganization or maybe they want to do one thing and the other thing and they can't decide. I don't know. The moon is in the dark as well. So I feel like things are not really quite clear with the Sagittarius of what their true intentions are. Maybe they're just kind of like winging it. Right? Sagittarius can be very spontaneous. One minute they're doing this, the next minute they're doing something else, and they're just kind of like scattered all over the place. There's like the tower energy, right? I can feel that a little bit with this Sagittarius. Oh, I just feel like there's a little bit of, yeah. Let's just try to clarify what's going on with the tower and the light. What's going on with the tower and light? Because I just feel there might be some unexpected changes or some sort of chaos that may just come up. What was that one? I wanted to come out. Six of Pentacles. So they do feel like there's a good give and take between the two of you. They do feel a good balance, a good connection. Why is the Knight of Pentacles in the dark? Why is the Knight of Pentacles in the dark? I know it's just a matter of them being stubborn and needing to work, and work is more important. Three of Swords in the dark. I don't know. I feel like it's they may be holding something back. I don't know if they're wanting to tell you something and they're not telling you. I feel like there's a little bit of chaos going on in their energy. Not quite sure what it is. I don't know if it's just a matter of they're promising more than they can deliver, and something will happen that they won't be able to do what they said, or if it's just they have a change of heart and wanting to do something else. And they haven't quite told you what's going on with all of that, though. Yeah. So I feel like the Sagittarius hasn't really set any true intentions. They're just kind of like, yeah, kind of going with the flow, if that makes any sense. And if you want me to clarify something more specific, but that is what I got. Mm. Thank you for your donation. For Debbie, hello. What's coming towards Debbie in love? What's coming towards Debbie in love? Any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is coming towards Debbie in love? Let's see, is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is coming towards Debbie in love? Any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is coming towards Debbie in love? What's coming towards Debbie in love? Oh man, that's the same thing that just came out. I'm gonna try that again. For some reason, it wants to repeat what it just said. What is coming towards Debbie in love? What's coming towards Debbie in love? Oh man. I feel like there's no new love coming towards you right now. There is the Ace of Swords in the dark, so I feel like there's this energy of you clouding some thoughts or clouding some ideas. So I don't know if there's like some block in your mind about where to find love or how to attract love or what's going on with that. Because the Four of Wands is in the dark too, so I feel like there's this energy of focusing more on the negatives and the positives kind of thing. Yeah, I'm not feeling any love is trying to come through right now though. Is there any love coming towards Gabby? I feel like there's some heartache and sorrow. I feel like there's some healing trying to come through with the Five of Swords though. Some healing, some change, some transformation seems to be coming with the Five of Swords. Yeah, I feel like there's no one coming towards you right now, but I do feel you're going through a phase of healing and trying to think positive, and I feel like that's gonna help change your love attraction energy. Yeah, you're working on yourself and love. Yeah, I feel like once you do this healing, going through all of that and thinking more positively about yourself and your energy and that sort of thing, love is just going to flow towards you. Yeah, it's just a matter of going through all the emotions. You are just about at the verge of coming through with this transformation, feeling more positive, feeling more good about yourself, more confident about yourself. And that is what's going to make you more attractive, right? I feel that for you. Not that you're not attractive, like not physically is what I mean, just your energy, right? I'm an energy reader, so I go by energies. If your energy feels like you're negative or you're not, no one's going to want to come towards you. But if your energy is positive, then you'll attract more positive energy towards you. I feel like that is what is coming through. Yeah. Kiki, hello. What's coming towards Kiki right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Kiki a message? What is coming towards Kiki? What is coming towards Kiki right now? What is coming towards Kiki right now? What is coming towards Kiki? What's coming towards Kiki? Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, or angels, or fae? Want to tell us what's going on? The Two of Cups in the dark. Oh man, I feel like whoever you had a falling out with before may want to come back and reconcile. I feel like they understand whatever happened between the two of you. They know that they may have caused some chaos or destruction or whatever that was. I feel like they are thinking about coming towards you or coming towards you to get some closure, perhaps. Not quite sure what that is. Maybe that's you towards them. I don't know. Tarot worlds can always be reversed. For the Knight of Swords in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of them a little bit unsure if they can completely overcome this or be okay with it, or but I feel like there's a lot of thought of going into this, like they're overthinking it a little bit. They feel like they're still temperamental, they're still hiding their emotions, but they know they've made a mistake. They know that they may have acted on impulse or whatever was going on with that. The Nine of Pentacles is in the dark too. So I feel like they feel a little bit more dependent on you or a little bit struggling with how to move on without you at the same time. It's kind of like, what do we do? Feeling stuck here. What does Kiki need to know about this energy? What does Kiki need to know about this energy? Is the Two of Cups want to come into the light? The other cards are not face up. Let's see. Why is there this Two of Cups? Do they want to reconcile with Kiki? Ace of Wands. Yes, they would like a new beginning or a new opportunity. But I feel like they're still stuck. I feel like whatever's going on between you and them, even though they know what they did wrong, I feel like they're not going to change who they are, though. That's like what? I feel like you have a decision to make if you're going to take them back or accept this, or what's going on with that. That's what I got. Jessica, hello. Love for the immediate future. For Jessica, very love and romance coming towards Jessica in the immediate future. Very spirit guides, ancestors, your faith. I want to come and give Jessica a message of what's coming in love in the immediate future. What's coming in love in the immediate future right now? Oh, man. Ooh. I don't really feel like it's love, but I feel like the possibility of you connecting with someone for like a short fling kind of thing. Something that just in and out kind of thing. I feel like it's not like a true love, romantic, long lasting relationship. The Three of Pentacles is in the dark. So I don't know if this is someone that you work with or what's going on with that, but I do feel like this person does have a bit of an ego, I don't know if they work in a stressful environment or what's going on with that, but I feel like the two of you do balance each other out one way or another. I do feel like there's some sort of connection there that's trying to come through. So I don't know if the two of you work together or what's going on with this, but I feel like you do know each other. I do feel like there may be a short fling that may come and go. The devil's here. So I always feel like the devil means that sexual pleasure, right? But I feel like it's not going to be long lasting. The Ace of Pentacles in the dark. I feel it has potential of being long lasting, but there's some hesitation. There's like some false starts to whatever this is. But yeah, let's just see what else do I got here. What else just gonna need to know about this energy? Yeah, I feel like they may break your heart. Yeah, it might be fun while it lasts, though. I don't know, but that's what I got. A little bit of a mystery of how it's gonna truly play out. Have a good one, Delta. Thank you for stopping by. Lola, hello. What was the student in class thinking about Lola today? Ooh. Great spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, or fate. I want to give Lola a message. What was the students in the class thinking about Lola today? What did the students think about Lola today? The temperance is in the light. So I feel like they really felt your energy. Like your energy was on point. Your mind, heart, and soul was all aligned. I feel like they felt like you were balanced and your energy. The Eight of Cups is in the dark though. Maybe they felt like you were a little hesitant or a little shy about moving forward in some sort of direction in the class. But overall, the Nine of Cups is in the light, so I feel they felt very positive about your energy or whatever was going on there. I do feel like there's this energy as well. It's kind of like you feeling more comfortable with yourself and having some successes, or they felt like you did. The Hermit is in the light, so I feel like they don't really talk, like there's no gossiping or anything coming through. I feel like they just kind of like stick to themselves and keep their thoughts to themselves. At least that's what they did today. That's my thoughts. Firebird, hello. I pulled off Scorpio for his bad behavior towards Firebird. So I told off Scorpio to his bad behavior. I'm reading that wrong. Oh my goodness. For Firebird, Firebird told off Scorpio for his bad behavior towards Firebird. How does he view me? His feelings about me on this. Okay, let's see. Well, he's not feeling very good. The Ten of Swords is in the light. What's going on with the Scorpio? How does the Scorpio view Firebird now? How does the Scorpio feel about Firebird right now? How do they see Firebird right now? The Ten of Swords, right, is in the light. So I do feel like they just feel like right now they're just done with it all. They're just kind of like giving up, even though they still have feelings. Even though the lover's in the dark, they're still feeling, even though it's in the dark. There may be negative feelings, but they're still negative. They're still feelings. I feel like they know that you feel like home, that you're feeling like you are their comforter kind of thing. So even though they feel like they're done with you and all that sort of thing, I feel like deep down they feel like you're just going to change your mind and take them back for whatever reason. The Seven of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like it did give them like a realization that, hey, maybe I was acting like a jerk or whatever. But I feel like they're, even though they're mad about it, they're not really taking it 100% seriously. What does Firebird need to know about this energy? Two of Pentacles, I feel they're trying to decide what their next moves are. The Two of Pentacles are. Yeah, they're trying to think of what to say to you next. That's what I got. Mike. For Mike, are my enemies going to get fired soon? For Mike. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, change or fate? They want to come give Mike a message. Will Mike's enemies going to get fired soon? Will Mike's enemies get fired soon? Will Mike's enemies get fired soon? No, the Hierophant is a yes card. So I feel like there's going to be something. I'm not sure if they're going to get fired or told off or what's going to go on there. I feel like it's whatever you're expecting, right? The Hierophant is about what's traditionally going to happen when there's a situation. It seems to be getting dealt with. I feel like if it's not going to be dealt with at the workplace, it'll get dealt with karma. For the Six of Cups in the light, I feel like the path is going to creep up on them one way or another, even though it's in the light. I just feel this sense of them having some mixed feelings about things. Yeah, the Nine of Swords is also in the dark. So I feel like even though they're going to feel defeated and burnt or whatever, they will put the past behind them. So I feel like there may be a shift in their energy towards you, though. So I feel like even if they don't get fired, their shift in their energy towards you will change. It won't be a quick change or a fast fix, but it seems like there will be some sort of change. What's coming through with this change for Mike and the enemies? A Queen of Swords. Okay, someone's going to speak to them about their behavior, whatever that is for them, and I feel like they will think things through and move past being your enemies. I don't know. That's what I got. Karma's going to get them now. I do feel that. Hi, Melia. Nahel, hello. When will I meet my forever person? When will Nahel meet their forever person? Rain, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. I want to tell them when they're going to meet their forever person. Will they find everything? Will I find everything I love in him? Will Nahel find everything they love in him? You have the Queen of Pentacles in the light. So I do feel like your current energy right now is very grounded, very down to earth, very real for your energy. I do feel like this energy of you truly trusting your maternal instincts, and I feel like that is going to give you a good energy for attracting love towards you. And I feel like you're attracting the type of love towards you of someone who works really hard but is really good with managing their work with other responsibilities and not allowing themselves to be overburdened too much. But I do feel like right now, in the current energy, you and this person do have a little bit of an imbalance. Maybe it's just because the two of you haven't met yet, or the two of you are just on different paths right now and haven't crossed paths yet because of the Six of Pentacles here being in the dark. For the Queen of Wands and the light, I do feel this energy of you stepping into your power and being more vicious in your love energy, or making your love energy for attracting this love towards you stronger, right? The Queen of Wands, she's this hot and vibrant, sexy being that's very unapologetic, right? So I do feel this boost of passion and flirting and love energy getting stronger around you once you figure out which is the path that the two of you will connect on. And I feel like you're just going to feel it. You're just going to feel who this person is. Well, these two really connect in a good, loving relationship. I feel like it's just a matter of the two of you connecting to see where it goes. Because I feel like the two of you may be on different paths, and it's all a matter of getting the two of you together. I feel like this person may shift your mind a little bit, may make you see things differently, or see the world differently. And I feel like it will be a decision for you to make if you want to keep them in your life or not, or if they're just not feeling right for you. But I do think there is someone coming towards you in love that does mean well. Yeah, that's what I thought. Claudia, hello. Can I trust Miguel or should I just end things with him for Claudia? Any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? Don't want to come give Claudia a message. Can Claudia trust Miguel or just end things? Should Claudia trust Miguel? I always feel if you can't trust them, no matter what you do, you're never going to trust them anyways. You're always going to have that at the back of your mind, thinking that you can't. The Chariot is in a light, so I feel like the Chariot is always about moving forward despite the challenges and the obstacles and the roadblocks and whatever disasters come your way. It's just a matter of keep going forward. It usually ends up in a positive light, but not always. It all depends how well you want to go over the challenges and the obstacles and the roadblocks and all of that, you know? The Ten of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like that whatever's going on between you and Miguel is not a really committed relationship right now, or not a strong one anyways, right? The Ten of Cups in the dark, I just feel like there's this energy of you not solely trusting your intuition as well, but also kind of unhappy and, you know, I don't know if there's been some conflicts or what's going on there. The Knight of Cups is also in the dark. So I feel like the romance between the two of you hasn't been as strong as it was, or there's just that tension between the two of you. I'm assuming it's because you're of the trust issues or what's going on there. He has the Emperor in the dark as well. So I feel like if you're not going to trust them, then you need to figure out what that is for you if you want to end things or not. But I feel like things don't look like they're going to be improving from the current situation anytime soon. Will things potentially improve between Miguel and Claudia? The Nine of Cups is in the light. I feel like there's a possibility of Miguel improving themselves, but I feel like you still won't be satisfied because your Queen of Pentacles is in the dark. So I feel like there's still going to be some reserved energy where you're just not going to, you know, trust them fully 100% kind of thing. Maybe always worried that they won't be reliable or whatever's going on there, and eventually lose interest. That's what I got. Hi Aaron, hello, welcome. Sophia, hello. Will R restore our streak on social media? Let's see for Sophia. Is there any spirit, fairy guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Sophia a message? Will R restore their streak on social media? The moon is in the dark, so no. I'm not sure why he's hardly replying and sending messages. What is going on with R's energy between R and Sophia? What's the energy going on between R and Sophia? The Seven of Wands is in the dark. So I feel like whatever's going on between you and R is kind of like feeling like giving up and kind of like distancing themselves. I don't know if they found someone else to have a streak on social media with or what. There is a Knight of Swords and a Light, so I do feel like they're ambitious, they're persuasive, they're really good at doing what they do. So I feel like they just kind of moved on. I feel like there's a possibility of them coming back towards you on social media. You always seem withdrawn. Yeah, I can feel that. I feel like he comes and goes kind of thing. Seems he was coming through. Knight of Swords. I feel like he doesn't really have like a lot of feelings in his heart, just kind of like in his mind, thinking things through, maybe overthinking, anxiety perhaps as well. That is what I got. Yeah, I can feel that. Like he goes back and forth, you know? Like he comes back with the Knight of Swords and the Light is like taking action, being ambitious, wanting something quick and easy. But the Nine of Wands is like you slowly dies. Even though there's connection, like I feel like they'll go away and come back, go away and come back kind of thing. Yeah, yeah. I feel like that's just the nature of what he does. Um, will things improve between them? Will things improve between them? The High Priestess is in the dark, so I don't feel like things are going to be improving between them, Sophia. I mean, between you and them. But it does seem to say, like, trust your intuition. You're welcome. Rara, is it safe to let my guard down with the Sagittarius? Let's see for Rara. Rain spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. Can you give Rara a message? Is it safe for Rara to let her guard down with the Sagittarius? Rain spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. Is it safe for Rara to let her guard down around the Sagittarius? The Four of Swords is a no card. Yeah, and the Knight of Pentacles is like telling you to go slow and steady. Don't rush into anything with the Sagittarius. Take things slow, one step at a time. The Queen of Cups is in the dark as well. So, don't pour out your emotions too much if you're afraid to get your emotions hurt, your heart hurt, kind of thing. You do have the Page of Pentacles, so I feel like there's still a lot you need to learn about the Sagittarius. And there's a lot of things you still need to communicate with and open up about. Work things out with them as well if you want this to grow into something more. So that is what I got. Hi, Culture. V, hello, V. Now that Mihail has distanced himself from Natalia, can we spy on his love romantic life? Like, is he hooking up with girls and dating around? Let's see for Mihail. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? Someone's coming to V a message about Mihail. What's going on in Mihail's love energy? What is going on in Mihail's love and romantic energy? Great spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. That one can give a message for Mihail. What's going on in their love energy? For the Hangman, I feel like there's this energy of Mihail just kind of like hanging around. Things are moving slowly. They're not rushing into anything, it seems. The Ace of Pentacles is in the dark. So I do feel like there's this energy of them possibly wanting to start something, but I feel like they haven't quite really yet. I feel like there's still a lot of weight on them, on Mihail, of whatever happened between them, right? I feel like there's not a lot of going out, a lot of socialization going on. What else does V need to know about his romantic life? Is Mihail hooking up with other girls? I would say no because the Three of Cups is in the dark there. What is going on with Mihail's love energy? Yeah. Ugh. The High Priestess is also like the Moon card, right? There are things that are mystery, things that are an illusion. Trust the intuition kind of thing. Yeah, I feel like he's just kind of like floating around. Nothing is happening really. Which is good. I feel like it's good for Mihail to go through this healing and going slow, not rushing into the next relationship, right? I feel like they may still have a little bit of lingering emotions for Natalia. Maybe feeling a little bit empty. If you're with a twin flame, you feel whole. So they may be feeling a little bit, incomplete right now. That is what I got. Melia, hello. What does Kay think about Melia? 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 During spirit guides, ancestors, and angel of faith, I want to come and give a message about what Kay thinks about Milia. Oh man. Not quite sure if this is a relationship or what's going on there. The Page of Pentacles is in the dark. So I feel like there's a little bit of immaturity coming through here. Maybe procrastinating, maybe being slow at figuring out what their thoughts and feelings are towards you. There is the moon in the dark as well. So I do feel like there's this energy of hesitating. Maybe they have some fears about approaching you or communicating with you or what's going on with that. I don't know. There is the Three of Swords in the dark too. So I feel like whatever's going on there, I feel like they're learning a few things. They're trying to get over, I don't know if it's fears or doubt or whatever's going on with that, but there does seem to be some negativity. I feel like they're trying to make a decision exactly about what they feel and think about you. And I feel like they haven't quite decided yet. What is going on with Kay's thoughts about Melia? What is going on with Kay's thoughts about Melia? Yeah, I feel like they will communicate with you. Or planning on communicating with you soon. The Emperor's in the dark, I feel like they don't really have a lot of ideas of where this is going or what exactly their thoughts are though. But I feel like they will communicate with you, so I feel like you will get that clarity of what you're asking. Hugs, hello. Will I have an outside Egypt? Well, I live outside Egypt after marriage. How about the social level I'm going to live with him? Let's see for hugs. Right? Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae want to give hugs a message. Will hugs live outside of Egypt after marriage? Will hugs live outside of Egypt after marriage? Okay. Will hugs be living outside of Egypt after marriage? The Four of Pentacles is a yes card. How will the social level be when hugs lives with him? What will the social level be like when hugs lives with him? The devil, I always read the devil as the sexual card, right? I feel like there will be a lot of romance, a lot of sexual pleasures and that sort of thing. But I feel like overall for the social aspect of things, the communication may be a little bit difficult between the two of you. I feel like it may not always be balanced, it may not always be perfect. The Two of Swords, I feel like you have some things to think about regarding how this is going to play out between the two of you. With the Two of Swords, I just feel the sense of overthinking things and kind of like not really being balanced with the planning of things as well. What does Hugs need to know about the energy between the two of them regarding communication? The Page of Swords. I feel like it's a matter of you making sure that you're speaking very clearly. You're telling your person what you want, or like what is going on. I feel like they may not be good at like reading between the lines kind of thing. So I feel like you'd have to be honest and direct with what your wants and desires are from them. I feel like it is going to be a learning experience. I feel like it's not going to come quickly. You will have to spend time caring and nurturing that relationship if that's what you choose, but that's what it was. Hi, Mohana. Welcome. Ladybug, hello. Will the Medicaid insurance be approved? I'm not quite sure if that is a legal question, Ladybug, because I don't do legal questions. I could do one about the energy. What is the energy around Ladybug? What is the energy around Ladybug's situation? Any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Ladybug a message about the energy around her situation? What is the energy around Ladybug's situation? What is the energy around Ladybug's situation? I feel like that is some old energy. I'm going to try some other cards here. Let's see. For Ladybug, what is the energy around the Ladybug situation? What is the energy around Ladybug situation? Oh, yeah. I feel like it's going to get worse before it gets better. So I'm not quite sure how that's going to play out for you because you do have a tower in the dark. So I feel like it's not like a complete disaster because the tower is not in the light. But I feel like it's just a matter of you being prepared for the unexpected kind of thing. You do have the Empress, and the Empress is very grounded, very realistic in her energy. She's very resourceful. So I feel like there's an energy of you being resourceful, standing your ground of what you need to do, who you need to contact, and that sort of energy. The Queen of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like it's a matter of you keeping your emotions out of it, even though I feel like your situation could be extremely stressful, extremely emotional, but I feel like it's a matter of you staying strong and figuring out what your next moves are and kind of being proactive here. You do have the Four of Pentacles in the light as well. So the Four of Pentacles is all about protecting what you have and being a little bit more cautious of your spending and that sort of thing until you figure out what your next steps are. But I feel like you've got this. What other guidance do we have for Ladybug? Yeah, try to figure out how to get your alignment realigned, right? Your mind, heart, soul in the right place. There does seem to be some potential of growth for you with the Ace of Swords. So some sort of opportunity or some sort of thing is going to come through for you. That will give you a sense of clarity, but I feel like it does come with making sure your mind, heart, and soul is in the right direction. You are thinking positive. You are doing what you need to do to make that happen for you. But that's what I got. To join the list, it is exclamation mark, join, no spaces in between. Mohana. Kritika, hello. What does Kritika need to know right now in general? What does Kritika need to know right now in general? Grand Spirit, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Angels, Fae. I'll come and give Kritika a message. What does Kritika need to know right now in general? Ooh, you do have the Nine of Swords in the dark. So I do feel like there's this energy of you facing fears, right? I feel like you're figuring out what you're going to do with your situation or what kind of clarity you need to focus on right now. I feel like, some of that negativity is releasing itself from your mind a little bit. You do have the Queen of Swords, so I feel like you have to do exactly that, right? Speak your truth. Open up that door of communication, saying what's on your mind, being honest, direct, clear your mind with whatever's going on there. You do have the Hangman in the dark as well. So I do feel like there's this energy of some changes, but also you moving forward with moderation, not rushing into anything, trying to figure out what's going on. I kind of like see the situation from all angles before you decide on what you're going to do next. I feel like if you're out of ideas, it may just be something that you don't need to decide right now. What does Kritika need to know right now about the situation? What does Kritika need to know right now about the situation? The Ten of Cups, focus on the happy home, happy life kind of energy, right? Making sure your wants and desires are aligned and clear, right? Queen of Swords, speaking your mind. I think if this has to do with a relationship, there is an imbalance. So I don't know if it's a matter of the two of you taking a break from each other, going your separate ways, or what's going on with that, because I feel like there's a one-sided situation. I don't know if trust has been broken or what's going on there. What's going on with the Two of Cups in the dark? Three of Cups. Whatever this is, I feel like you can figure it out, right? I feel like there's some negativity hovering over this other person here. Maybe the two of you are just not seeing eye to eye. Yeah, I feel like there's this energy of you distancing yourself from this person, and it may help your energy. That is what I got. Aaron, hello! Is my mother of my son already in another relationship and just not telling me? Let's see for Aaron. What does Aaron need to know right now? What does Aaron need to know right now? Is there any space for guys, ancestors, names of Fae? Come on, come and give Aaron a message about the mother of their son. Is the mother of the son in another relationship? Ooh. I feel like the mother of your son is not in like a committed relationship, but I do feel like there's this energy of the mother of your son looking for a relationship, though. I feel like she's looking for her Knight of Cups to come and sweep her away, and you know, the world is in the dark, though, so I feel like it's not a cycle she's completed yet, or not a cycle that she's putting a lot of energy towards. You know, I feel like she just keeps going back and forth with her ideas and her intentions and what's going on with that. Again, with the Eight of Pentacles, she's not putting a lot of effort into it. She's just kind of, you know, taking a peek, seeing what's out there. Kind of like going fishing, but hasn't really caught anything yet. Yeah, but I do feel she's trying to pursue a Knight of Cups, love and romance and passion, someone who is emotionally available and in tune with their energy. But that's what I call it. Love life, hello. Will Ron and love life separate and move on for real this time? Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give love a message? Will Ron and love life separate and move on for real this time? What is the energy between Ron and love? What is the energy between Ron and love? Ooh. The Knight of Cups. I do feel like Ron is going to move on. I feel like the cycle between the two of you is not completed yet unless one of you do end things the way it's supposed to or the way you want to. I don't know what's going on there. The Two of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel like there is an imbalance between the two of you. It's just kind of like figuring out what is next, right? The Two of Cups is also indicating there's a separation or breakup coming for the two of you because I just feel like there's an unhappy energy and imbalance, broken trust, maybe lies, I don't know. Just because the Two of Cups is here in the dark. What does love life need to know about this energy? What, yeah, more conflicts are going to come for you ahead. The Magician, right? Being prepared for the tricks that may come out of this. The Fool. I do feel like there's a new journey for you. Like, I feel like you're going to go on a new path, take a leap of faith, trust yourself. And I feel like you will meet your own Knight of Cups and someone who is charming and actually, you know, cares about you more than like trying to cause conflicts and disappointments and that sort of thing. That is what I got though, so I feel like there's an energy that could possibly end for good this time, and I feel like it's a matter of you stepping up and breaking this cycle that doesn't seem to want to complete itself for some reason. Because I feel like things are not going to improve anyway. But that is what I got. Aldana, hello. What does Aldana need to know right now in general? What does Aldana need to know right now in general? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae They want to come and give Aldana a message. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, names for Fae? They want to come and give Aldana a message about what's to come in general moving forward. Ooh, look at that. There is something. I feel like there's going to be some challenges coming your way. Holy poop. Oh man, the 10 of Wands is in the dark. So I do feel like there's energy of you letting go of any burdens and stresses. You know, trying to figure out what solutions you need to figure out for what your next moves are. I feel like there's no point fighting unless it's something that really matters a lot towards you. Like if you don't really care about it, there's no point fighting for it, right? I feel this energy of you kind of like really standing up for your position. Because I feel like you're at the verge of just giving up and not really wanting to put the effort into it. But if you care about it enough, I feel like you will. I mean, if you don't want this anymore, you don't want this anymore. Because I feel like if you don't step up, um, you're going to miss out on something. I'm not quite sure what that is. But, you know, the Five of Pentacles there is like being left out in the cold, not being a part of something or other. I'm not quite sure if it's just some disagreements going on there, or if it's something more than that. Because I just feel like there's some hardship that lies ahead of you, where you may feel a little isolated. What's going on with this energy for Aldana? The Knight of Swords is in the light, so someone may be trying to take action towards you. I don't know. I feel like this knight is very ambitious, very persuasive in their energy. I don't know if they just want sex because I feel it's a possibility, but I feel like they're open for something real. Like I feel like they're not like controlling or anything. So I don't know if it's a matter of you releasing some person and getting a new one, or if it's just two completely different situations that's trying to come into your energy. But I do feel like things are going to be very challenging for you to figure out. It's just a matter of trusting your intuition. If your heart's not in it, your heart's not in it. It's time to let it go. But if you feel like it's very strongly about it and you do want to fight for it, let's see. If Aldana fights for it, what's going to be the outcome? If Aldana really fights for this, what is going to be the outcome? The Knight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this is something that's not going to go anywhere more than where it already is. That's what I got. Me too, hello! Mirage, hello! Current feelings towards me. What are Mirage current feelings for you two? We're in no contact and he got married now. Oh my goodness. What is the energy between Mirage and me too? What is the energy between Mirage and Nitu? What is going on between them? I feel like there's an energy of Mirage keeping contact with you, but I feel like overall they feel happy in their current relationship, their current marriage. I feel like they don't really they're not really thinking about you all that much though. Yeah, I feel like their energy is like scattered in different energies. They're not really focused one way or another. There is the Five of Swords in the dark, so I feel like there's a possibility of Ira coming back and communicating with you and apologizing towards you if they lead you on or whatever is going on there. But yeah, I feel like he is thinking about you, may have some feelings towards you, but they do seem happy in their marriage. Um, so I feel like there's a possibility that they will reconcile with you and give you some closure, but I feel like they're happy in their marriage. That's what I got. Sarah, what's next for Sarah in love? What is next for Sarah in love? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Sarah a message? What is next in love for Sarah? What is next in love for Sarah? You're welcome, Man's Human. What is next in love for Sarah? Oh, I feel like someone's coming towards you, but I don't know. The Emperor is in the dark, so I feel like your energy is not really feeling it. So I don't know if you feel like you don't really have a lot of control over your love energy or what's happening there. You do have the Knight of Swords and a light. So I feel like someone does want to take action towards you, does have romantic, passionate energy within themselves. I feel like they want something real. They don't want to play games. I feel like they're tired of playing games, right? They have the the Seven of Swords in the dark. So I feel like maybe they were a player before, but I feel like they're done with all of that. They want something real. So I feel like they're very guarded. They don't just allow anyone into their energy. They're being more picky, more choosy of who they date or who they connect with because they do want someone real right now. Um, how can Sarah open her heart to this person? How can Sarah open her heart to this person? The Five of Pentacles. You may have to let go of any negativity or anything that may be holding you back from giving this Knight of Swords a chance. Who is this Knight of Swords? Who is this Knight of Swords? That was a card that wanted to come out earlier when I was shuffling, the Fool, and it was in the light. So I feel like it's a matter of you taking a leap of faith and giving this person a chance. I feel like you may meet them at a party or some sort of social event. But I feel like it's a possibility. It all depends if you want to open up and talk to this person and give them a chance. They may not be the typical type of person you would normally connect with or communicate with, but I do feel like they have some loyalty. Um, I feel like because their energy did come through for you, that they do have potential if given a chance. But that's what I got. Caroline, hello. Um, Michelle, the side chariot says true romantic feelings for Nat, Scorpio, and contact. Let's see. Alright, spirit guides, ancestors, answer Faye. Want to come and give Caroline a message about Miss Show, the side chariot is true. Romantic feelings towards Nat. Alright, spirit guides, ancestors, answer Faye. They want to come and give Caroline a message about Miss Show, the side chariot is true. Romantic feelings for Nat, the Scorpio. Ooh. The Magician is in the dark, so I do feel this energy of them kind of like, I don't know if they're being manipulative or they're just manipulating each other in some sort of way. I don't know. The Magician's in the dark, so I feel like there's not a strong connection going on there. The Five of Swords is in the dark, so I feel like they keep going back and forth with apologizing towards each other and causing drama and some sort of destruction in their energy. I feel like it keeps going back and forth. They do keep trying again and again to have some growth, to nurture each other, to be there for each other. I feel like whatever cycle they're in, it's not completed yet. They're still trying to figure it out. The Nine of Pentacles is also in the dark, so I feel like there's still a lot of things they need to work out. But they seem to be trying to work it out anyways, despite the challenges. What does Caroline need to know about this connection? What does Caroline need to know about this connection? I feel like there's an imbalance, right? Because the Sagittarius and a Scorpio are very different. Sagittarius are very spontaneous and carefree and can just go with the flow. They don't really need a structured routine. Whereas Scorpios are more on guard, more protective, more reserved in their energy. So I feel like there's that conflict, even though they may have strong feelings towards each other, if that makes any sense. So I do feel like they're a little bit wary of each other. Maybe have lost that sense of groundingness to connect. I do feel like their relationship is on, you know, maybe untraditional, but I feel like they're trying hard to make it work. So that's what I thought. You're welcome, you too. Thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you everyone so much for being here. I do appreciate you. I'll see you all next time. I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing Beetlejuice readings. You can ask any questions you want as always, but the Beetlejuice readings are going to be fun. So stay tuned for that tomorrow. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye everyone. Thank you. Bye.